Yeah, no, I appreciate you sharing that. And
Why were psychiatrists called? Who called you? Who called the psychiatrist?
The emergency room.
Which
doctors?
The emergency room doctors?
Right. That's just part of a normal protocol. If someone comes in, they're having like an extraordinary.
I used to work for the Department of Defense. That's verifiable. With ITT Industries. I used to work for the Federal Emergency Management Agency, also verifiable. I recorded an FBI informant in 2009 in Louisiana, March in 2009. That's also verifiable. It was submitted through the courts.
Let's fast forward to the present. What do you do
my
now?
troubles skyrocketed after that recording.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, there are a lot of attorneys that know about that recording, and there are a lot of other people that know about that recording. And they also, doctors around the world, in Asia, in Central America, South America, here in the States and North, have seen the damage to my ears. They have diagnosed me. They have treated me. It's not just me saying it. They're saying it, as you can see. Okay? Including doctors here in America. So the fact that I'm being attacked with energy is irrefutable, my attorney said. So there's no need for a psychiatrist, but thank you.
Sure. We're just here to see if there's a way we can help. So
when you talk to me, it sounds like you're slurring your words. That's how badly damaged my ears are. But the same energy that's damaged my ears, the doctors say the attorney said is irrefutable. Okay. And doctors say my complaints are consistent with my symptoms. Okay. That same energy damaged my heart.
Is it affecting your thoughts or your brain?
I am not a violent person. I have no history of violence.
Is that affecting your mood or your anxiety levels?
I have no history of violence. I am not a violent person. I am not suicidal. I am not a threat to myself or anyone else. There's no need for a psychiatrist.
And how are you supporting yourself now? Do you have an income? Do you work? Do you get
I have about $6,000 in the bank that I can't access. There's no further need for comment. Yeah. I can prove the money's there. I can't access it.
Where do you stay these days?
I'm seeking treatment here at the VA. I'm from San Diego.
And so you live in San Diego?
I just came over from Mexico into San Diego.
Okay. Do you have a place where you normally stay? A house, apartment, a friend's place, family?
Ecuador.
You normally stay in Ecuador?
That's where I came from. I came from Ecuador, Panama, and then Mexico into the States.
When did you pass
back
over
into Mexico, back into the States, back into Mexico, back into the States.
Okay, so you go back and forth. When did you last cross back into the U.S.?
About a month ago.
Okay. Where have you been staying?
About 4 weeks ago.
Where have you been staying in the last month or so?
I came from San Diego here. I have no place since I crossed Mexico, but I'm trying to go back home. So if you'll just leave me alone, I don't need your help. There's no need for I have no history. I have no mental health history with VI. I don't want any mental health history.
Have you ever taken psychiatric medication
before? No, I have no history.
Have you ever been to a psychiatric hospital before?
No, I have no history. I don't want any help from you.
Understood. If you were to leave, once they take care of your medical issue and you're medically taken care of, where would you go?
I'm going to leave the country. I have a visa from China to go there for 10 years. I can show you the visa.
And how are you getting food? How have you been getting food at this point?
Like I told you, I have money in the bank.
Okay. And let me ask you a couple more questions real quick. Do you have times when you hear voices in your head?
I've been to Russia. I've been to China. I've been to St. Petersburg, Russia 3 times.
Do you hear voices in your head when people?
No.
Has that ever happened to you before?
No.
Okay.
No. I just want to be left alone. This is the visa to China. You see the Chinese visa?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good for 2 years.
Yeah.
I wish to be left alone, please.
We'll just take another maybe minute or so of your time.
I'm obviously clear-minded enough to have a conversation with you, even though when you talk, your words are slurred. I can still understand you because I speak English. Right. That energy has damaged my heart, not just my ears. Okay, and you saw the doctors, and I can provide more doctors. So there's medical evidence to back up my complaints that I've been attacked with energy. Okay? And there's also evidence to prove what I told you about the Department of Defense and the Federal Emergency Management Agency.
Do you have friends or family in the area, or where, do you have any?
I'm fine. I just want to leave the country, please. Okay, that's all I want to do. I want to leave the country, please. Okay?
I had another question and it slipped my mind. Do you have any other questions?
I am not.
Do you use any form of drugs or alcohol?
I do not use drugs. I do not drink. I do not smoke. I'm badly injured. My injuries are physical. Doctor said this is orthopedic. Doctor said this is right paralytic shoulder injury, torn rotator cuff ligament damage. I have severe damage to my left shoulder and L5, L4, L5, S1, and my tailbone is severely damaged, all from violence. Those violent attacks, I have the video. They were caught on surveillance video. I have evidence of those attacks.
Would you have any interest in seeing an outpatient mental health provider of any kind?
I want to get away. I want to get away. I want to leave America. I know.
Okay. You're just passing through.
I can't access my money right now. That's the problem.
I see.
Okay, so I don't need anything. I have money.
If you can't get your money, how do you get food?
I just have to go back to San Diego to get my credit cards.
Oh, you have stuff there.
But I'm badly injured, okay? As you can see. I've shown the doctors the MRIs. The doctors have seen the MRIs. The doctors have seen the x-rays. Here's the x-rays.
Mr. Two,
Here's the MRIs. I know you probably don't want to see them because no doctor ever wants to see them, but I'll just show you that these are physical injuries and not.
And
I don't doubt that you have those injuries. Yeah.
Mr. Two, where
Then why
are you leaving?
did they call you?
Where are you leaving your credit cards at in San Diego? Do you have a? Did you?
They're in the mail, sitting in a mailbox.
Okay. Is it at a friend's house?
Yeah.
So you do have friends in San Diego, right?
I don't wish to involve anyone else in my troubles, please. My troubles are
Is it
with
like
the
a
government.
post office box or
Yeah.
someone's?
Yeah, it's good to go. I don't need to discuss where it is. I know that I have the money and I can provide documentary evidence the money is there. So I don't need to go through the details with you of where my credit card is located. It's not
So
necessary.
you don't need any form of assistance from VA for travel to get down there or anything of that nature? Well, there's a social worker here in case you did. Just
In less than 36 hours, there's money deposited into my account. I'll be fine, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, if you do have any social work needs.
Here's the damage to my shoulder.
You can let them know.
The doctor says it's right paralytic shoulder injury. There's also MRIs and x-rays. Left shoulder's damaged too, and my spine is damaged.
Sorry. Okay, do you have any other questions?
No.
I need medical treatment.
And you're getting it. Don't worry about that part.
I'm not getting it. I've never got it. I'm still injured. Obviously, if I was getting it, I wouldn't still be injured. I'm not just disabled, I'm injured.
What's your plan for your medical care after today?
What depends on what the doctors say and
Okay.
my attorney says.
Okay.
So I'm not hanging around the VA because I want to be here. I'm hanging around the VA because I have to have medical treatment.
Understood.
I'm having trouble because of my previous history with the government. I know that I'm having a lot of trouble, and all I want to do is get out of the country and leave and go home. So
But you're willing to accept the results or whatever they recommend and the treatment that they recommend? I guess
the
we'll see
doctor
what-
has already told me I need surgery. The doctor said you have to have surgery here. That was 3 years ago. This shoulder is damaged. My spine is damaged worse since 3 days ago. There was an accident over in a building here in New Directions, and then I was injured. I went to the emergency room, and when I came back, they said you're not a good fit. There's no reason that I'm not a good fit.
But you're willing to work with the doctors here and what they recommend and that kind of thing, it sounds like.
I don't have a mental health history. Any other doctors, yes. I don't wish to have a mental health history. I just wish to be left alone by mental health, please. I've done nothing to warrant a doctor even calling you when I showed him the same records I showed you.
Okay. If you do decide that you have any need for mental health, just let them know. They can get back in touch with us. And if you're interested in any outpatient treatment, we could also help you with that too for mental health.
For what?
For mental health, we could also help you with that.
So my ears are damaged, and I don't hear very well, and I just need medical treatment to my back, and my shoulders,
Okay.
and my heart, and my ears. That's it.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.